Colleague Pallavi, who's with us on the broadcast, getting us more details on that story. Pallavi, it's interesting the manner in which the discourse is going on between the two parties. But tell us about the objections of the Congress party with lotus being included in that G20 symbol.
Well, the simple objection really, Anusha, is to the fact that lotus symbolizes the electoral symbol of the BJP, and therefore when G20 is believed to be something which represents the country, how can you use a symbol of any one political party, even if the BJP happens to be in power? They said it's a violation of the whole ethos of, a true representative of India. Of course, there has been a strong rebuttal coming in from the BJP, who says that it's actually a national symbol. Lotus is a national flower, and it was something which was accepted by the first Prime Minister of independent India, Jawaharlal Nehru. Therefore, the Congress party needs to question him rather than question the BJP.
Is it likely to die down anytime soon? The BJP has come out very strongly and said this is a national flower. You have the goddess Lakshmi and Saraswati sitting on the lotus flower. So you are not just anti-BJP, you're also anti-Hindu. So that double whammy for the Congress party from the side of the BJP.
Yes, I'm bang in the middle of elections in Gujarat and in Himachal as well. And in both these state elections, religion, Hindutva certainly becomes a poll issue. And I'm sure the BJP would want to use this to hit out at the Congress party that, look, and especially in Himachal Pradesh, which is considered to be a Dev Bhumi, that, look, you don't even want to accept the fact that something which is a part of India's Hindu religion is a part of India's symbol for G20. It's got nothing to do with the BJP as a political party. It's got nothing to do with the political symbol of the BJP.
All right, Pallavi, as you get us all that perspective, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. I want to cut across to Tushar Gupta, who's the senior editor of Swaraj magazine, Ravi Srivastav, who's a political analyst. Tushar, your views on the objection of the Grand Old Party?
Good afternoon, Anusha. Frivolous. That's the one word I would use to describe the protest by the Congress party. It's frivolous. Look, the electorate of Gujarat and Himachal are not looking at the G20, the logos to decide who they're going to vote for. And yet the Congress wants to make this about the elections. That's really, really immature. Now, look, the Congress symbol is the hand. It's just a simple hand. Now, should we go ahead and say that during the election season, the traffic policemen should stop doing their duty? Should we start saying that the florists and the gardeners during the months of lotus should stop cultivating the flower because it's the BJP's election symbol? I mean, look at the objectivity of the entire protest. It makes no sense. At the end of the day, G20 is about the foreign policy. It's a different ball game. It's a different playground. This is about India asserting itself on the global stage. And let's look at philosophically as well. Let's look at what the lotus represents. It's a flower growing out of a muck. And what is the world right now? It's recovering from COVID. It's in the middle of a pandemic. It's fighting some difficult forces in China. So the world is today one family, and that is all that lotus should represent. How is it about the BJP? It's the government of India. It's the Indian state. That's the president of the G20. It's not the BJP. So how is the lotus anything about the campaigning of the BJP for Gujarat and Himachal? I just don't get it.
Ravi Srivastavji, frivolous. That's what the BJP has said. And many would call it so. Lotus, I mean, since when does the BJP have a patent on lotus? I mean, yes, it's a symbol they also use, but lotus has cultural, religious and important significance in this country beyond the BJP and much before the BJP.
Anusha, BJP was born just 42 years before. As far as Congress is concerned, it's now a 137-year-old party.
Okay.
So that comparison has got no meaning. But the BJP leaves no stone unturned when the question of making their trademark party symbol to insert anywhere, just like a G20 logo which they have made. And yesterday I heard Prime Minister talking about the 7 leaves representing some 7 qualities of the G20 or something like that. But nothing. It's only a propaganda to promote their party symbol across the world to the G20 countries and all that. Congress had an opportunity 70 years before when people had asked to make the Congress flag as a flag of India. But the Prime Minister Pandit Nehru had declined it. He said that nothing doing. Something which is the flag of India is something different. We should have a tricolor. And my friend was just now talking about this hand symbol. He should understand what the hand stands for. Hand stands unitedly, all kind of people together. in one place that binds people. That's the Bharat Jodo, real Bharat Jodo.
No. But that's a lot of political hyperbole you're using. I get that point, but I asked you a very logical question, which is that Lotus has had a significance in this country culturally, religiously, and politically much before the BJP as well. So how can any political party, leave alone the Congress party, which has a history of more than 100 years in this country, can say that if you use Lotus on the G20 symbol, then it's about the BJP, or you're trying to promote your own party? I'll come back to you and discuss more. I want to play out the word that came from the Prime Minister. Let's try and listen.